Well, happening in just a few hours, the Commission on Christian and Social Relations is hosting an expungement fair. Those with a criminal record can clear the slate with this event.
So to help lay out who is eligible for this, we are talking with Kimberly Reed-Thompson with Wayne County Court. Thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
So let's just start talking about this fair and what can people expect. You're doing a lot of good work here.
Well, the Commission on Christian and Social Relations is an organization that's part of Oak Grove African Methodist Episcopal Church. Our pastor is Pastor Cindy Carr Rudolph, and we're partnering with the U of D Johnson Recreation Center to host this event today. Those who have a criminal record that are not serious felonies, meaning that offenses that have life imprisonment or other assaultive offenses, can come and apply to have their record set aside.
So forgive the silly question, but why is that an important thing? Why are we trying to set aside some of these convictions?
It's important because what I call the scarlet letter of a criminal record affects your ability to get a job, affects your ability to obtain housing, it affects your ability to apply for scholarships and gain education. So if you're able to remove that letter, that blemish from your record, then you'll be able to elevate your life and move on as a productive member of society.
So somebody who already, quote unquote, did their time, is rehabilitated, or now this is an opportunity to take a step in the right direction.
That's correct. That's correct.
Can you talk about who is eligible?
Anyone who has, first of all, multiple misdemeanors that are not assaultive, because with the new law, well, let me go back.
Okay.
Prior to 2021, you could not expunge all of these crimes that you now can expunge. So with the new law, you can have multiple misdemeanors, you can have 3 felonies that are non-assaultive felonies, and you can do this at a one-stop shop. We have there's an application where you can put all that on there. You have to wait, though, until it's a certain number of years after you have been removed from the Department of Corrections. That means either being removed from probation or parole, then the time starts to count. So there's a 7-year period, or a 3-year period, or a 10-year period based on what the offense is.
Gotcha.
And at the expungement fair, we will have volunteer attorneys who will explain all that information to the citizens and assist them in filling out the form. Also, this year in 2023, a number of felonies are now going to be automatically expunged. And that's a long list, and we will be able to explain that to them and let them know which felonies are automatically expungible.
This is free for someone who wants to
This is free
help?
for anyone who wants to come. And the address is 8550 Chippewa. That's at Cherry Line. It's 1 block, what would that be, east of Oak Grove AME Church.
I gotta ask you, why is this so meaningful for you?
I started my legal career as a public defender from like 1982 to 1992. And I saw the number of people who were negatively affected by this. And it just goes on and on and on. For years and years, they couldn't get a job. They couldn't apply for college. If they were trying to get public housing, they weren't able to successfully do that. So it's near and dear to my heart because I want to help uplift those people and help them to continue to move forward in their lives.
So this is opening doors that were shut on people.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, thank you so much for joining us in studio this morning, and I know there'll be a great turnout later today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks, Kimberly.